Alarms are a powerful and extremely customizable way to alert a group or a user that an intrusion has occurred within the camera's field of view. Detect VMS allows a user with administrative privileges to create alarm notification schedules that can be as simple or as sophisticated as the level of notification requires. The schedules are then applied to groups or users for customized notification. Think of the calendar schedule for an alarm as a filter that the alarm must pass through to be validated. The alarm passes through a series of predetermined rules, and if all the requirements are met, the assigned user or users are notified of the alarm activation. It's important to understand that the scheduling is independent of the alarm itself. The schedule doesn't determine if the intrusion will sound an alarm, it only determines who is notified that the alarm has been triggered. The schedule can be applied to any camera. Before you begin to schedule alarms, take some time to plan out the requirements so that you can understand who needs to receive the intrusion alerts, for which camera or cameras, and at what times in order to make effective use of the tools. Access the scheduling calendar from the System Settings window. We're going to create an alarm to alert the day shift of an intrusion during business hours from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Select an empty profile and click Edit. The Get Alarm Schedule Profile dialog box is where you will create rules and identify their properties. Enter a descriptive name for the new schedule and click Add to set up rules. The Get Schedule dialog box is where individual rules will be set. The schedule can include multiple individual rules. There are a handful of options to use when setting the frequency of an alarm. Take a minute to get familiar with what they do. Your schedules can incorporate actions from any or all of these tabs. Keep in mind that you can define a different setting for each of the calendar options, and they're all saved as one rule. It's easiest to select the calendar option first and then set the times. Select a start time and an end time by highlighting an increment and either typing the desired time or using the arrow buttons to move the time increments. The numbers will turn white, indicating it's active. Note that when you click New Calendar option, the times reset and you may begin a new setting, but it does not affect the settings you've already entered. Enter a name for the rule. In our example, the alarm Daily AM will run from 7 a.m. to noon, Monday through Friday, from July 1st through August 31st. Click OK. We'll repeat the process to add a rule called Daily PM that will run from 1 to 5 p.m. At this time, the software cannot exclude time periods from the schedule, which is why we set up two rules, AM and PM, to allow for the lunch hour. The summer day shift window reflects the new rules. The dates in bold type on the calendar indicate when an alarm is active, and the daily schedule shows the alarm coverage visually in 15-minute increments. Note the daily AM schedule, the gap for lunch, then the daily PM schedule. Mouse over an active section to show which rule is active in that time slot. Those two rules make up the schedule we named Summer Day Shift. Continue creating rules until you have appropriate coverage, then click OK. The alarm schedule is saved in the alarm scheduling field and can now be assigned to groups and users.